Today, I'll be grading the top 10 of the 2014 NHL entry draft. As usual, the highest grade is A+, and the lowest is F-. And yes, I am on vacation right now, so my background in the next video or two will be different than usual, but without wasting any more time, let's go. The first overall pick was Aaron Ekblad, who gets a B+. Ekblad started off his career very strong with the Calder Trophy and 39 points in 81 games and a +12 rating. In 2018, Ekblad put up a career high with 71 points in 82 games, which is great for a defenseman. Ekblad is also very big at 6'4", 215 pounds. He is also very strong, has great skating for his size, and a great shot from the point. In his career so far, he has 111 goals and 218 assists for 329 total points in 625 games. Overall, Ekblad is an elite all-around defenseman. Sam Reinhardt went second overall, and he gets a B-. In 2022, he was over a point per game with 82 points in 78 games and 33 goals. In his career, Reinhardt has scored 198 goals and 246 assists for 444 points in 614 games. He's played 3 games in the AHL and scored 3 assists in those games. Reinhardt is a great playmaker and will continue to fill out his 6'2" frame, which will help him get stronger and win more puck battles. The third overall pick was Leon Draisaitl, and he obviously gets an A+. Draisaitl is over a point per game in his career with 744 points in 638 games and is already a 300 career goal scorer with 306. Last season, he reached a new career high 52 goals and 76 assists for 128 total points in 80 games. Draisaitl is the best German player ever by far and one of the best players in the world right now with his great skating and hands. He's a huge offensive threat and one of the best playmakers in the game right now. In his career so far, Draisaitl won the Art Ross, the Ted Lindsay, and the Hart, all in 2020. Bennett was the 4th overall pick, and I'm giving him a C. In his career, Bennett has scored 117 goals and 127 assists for 244 points in 546 games. His career high, which is 2022, he scored 28 goals and 49 total points in 71 games and had a rating of +27. Bennett can play both center and the wing and plays a pretty good two-way game. Bennett hasn't lived up to the early expectations just yet and probably never will, but he's still a pretty solid NHL player. Dal Colle was drafted 5th overall and he gets an F-. Dal Colle isn't even in the NHL anymore as he signed in Finland and had 19 points in 36 games last season. In his 112 NHL game career, he scored 8 goals and 13 assists for only 21 points. While he was still under NHL contract, he played a lot in the AHL with 211 games and put up 121 points. Dal Colle has great offensive hockey sense, but hasn't worked out at all in the NHL. The 6th overall pick was Jake Virtanen, who also gets an F-. Virtanen no longer plays in the NHL after a certain incident and now plays in the DEL and had 2 points in 8 games last season. While under NHL contract with the Canucks, he spent some time in the AHL with 67 games and scored 48 points. His NHL totals are 55 goals and 45 assists for 100 points in 317 games. Virtanen is a very talented hockey player and has great speed, but it really didn't work out for him in the big leagues. Hayden Flurry was the 7th overall pick and he gets an F. He isn't quite an F- because he is at least still in the NHL. He has already been on 4 teams, which are the Hurricanes, the Ducks, the Kraken, and he is now on the Lightning. Fleury has spent some time in the AHL like many others, with 102 games and he scored 39 points. He has also played 244 NHL games and has scored 9 goals and 23 assists for 32 points. He also has a rating of -22, which is pretty bad for a defenseman. This season, he played 29 games and only scored 1 assist with a -10 rating. His best strength is definitely his size at 6'4", 208 pounds, but he hasn't really been a good NHL defenseman just yet. The 8th overall pick was William Nylander, and he gets an A. Nylander has great skating and is now becoming a great penalty killer for the Leafs as well. This season, Nylander reached a new career high with 87 points in a full 82 games and 40 goals. In his career so far, he has 177 goals and 253 assists for 430 total points in 521 games. Nylander actually started his career in the AHL with 77 points in 75 games. Overall, Nylander is a really good all-around forward and has worked out really great for the Leafs. The 9th pick was Nikolai Ehlers, who gets an A as well. Ehlers only managed to play 45 games last season due to injuries, but he still put up 38 points. He reached a new career high in 2017 with 64 points in a full 82 games. Ehlers is very skilled and is great with the puck. He has great passing and is also dangerous on the power play. He does have a slight lack of size and is pretty light, which results in some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's an offensive threat. Last but not least, Ritchie was drafted 10th overall, and he gets a C-. Ritchie has spent a little bit of time in the AHL with 40 games, and he scored 31 points. In the AHL, he's played 481 games so far, and has scored 84 goals and 102 assists for 186 points. Ritchie has been around the league quite a bit, and he's been on 5 teams, which are the Ducks, the Bruins, the Leafs, the Coyotes, and now the Flames. Ritchie is a big power forward with a size of 6'3", 236 pounds, but he's been pretty inconsistent in his career. And that'll do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. The next video in this series will be grading the 2013 draft, so if you guys are interested in that, make sure to stay tuned. And also, if you guys like this video, make sure to check out the playlist of all the other videos I've made on this series. But yeah, that's the video. See you guys next time.